Welcome back, one and all, to Hunga Games, and today we're going to be doing Hunga Games Animatronic Anarchy Round 4. Yes, that's right, the Ultra Custom Night Hunger Games. Which, if you didn't know that this is the Ultra Custom Night Hunger Games, well, congrats, now you know it's the Ultra Custom Night Hunger Games. And also, if you're wondering, we haven't done a single one of these during Season 2. We did Ultra Custom Night Skins, but that's not the same as Animatronic Anarchy. I'm pretty sure it's been over a year since the last Animatronic Anarchy. Wow. So yeah, there's not much else for me to say there. It's the Ultra Custom Night Hunger Games, and there's not much else for me to say, so let's just go ahead and get started with the districts. As everyone should know at this point, the first 3 districts is the top 6 from the previous round. So starting at District 1, we have Nightmarion, who was the winner of the last round, obviously, because he's in District 1, he's the first person in District 1, so he was the winner of last round. Cheat Classics in 2nd place. I don't know how many kills they got. I feel like Nightmarion got some good amount of kills. District 2. In District 2, we have Glitch Trap, who came in 3rd place, who actually had 1 kill. He was from Ultra Custom Night Round 2, actually, and he was the winner, as well as Shadow Freddy and Purple Freddy. Him and Purple Freddy were both the winners of Ultra Custom Night Round of Animatronic Anarchy Round 2. If you're wondering how 2 people can win a round, don't worry about it. But 2 people can indeed win a single Hunger Games round. It's happened twice, actually, and Glitch Trap won. Same with Purple Freddy in Round 2. Now, Purple Freddy didn't make it to Round 3, but Glitch Trap did make it top 6 round 3, and he's the only other person to be from another round that isn't round 3. So if he dies, anyone before round 3 is gone. So that's interesting to think about, and also very scary. And also in 4th place is Freddy Stan. And then in District 3 we have Fritz Smith, who came in 5th place, and JJ, who came in 6th place. And now from District 4 onwards, these are all the new people. In District 4 we have Foxy and Lives Guy. In District 5 we have Withered Foxy and Ed02. In District 6 we have Toy Cupcake and Mike. In District 7, we have the Security Guard and Shadow Cupcake. In District 8, we have Chica Head and Air BB. In District 9, we have Nightmare Foxy and Nightmare Cupcake. In District 10, we have Nightmare Mangle and Nightmare BB. In District 11, we have Protomare Foxy and Protomare Fredbear, the 2 best characters because they're round ball. And then finally, District 12, Theodore and Endoskeleton Freddy. And there's one more good look at all the people that are going to be participating in this Hunger Games. All the people are ready to fight each other to the death to see who will win. And speaking about that, and speaking about fighting each other to death, it's time for them to fight each other to the death. That segue could have gone a little bit better. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Fritz Smith runs away from the cornucopia. Endo02 runs away from the cornucopia. Nightmare Mangle runs away from the cornucopia. Foxy runs away from the cornucopia. Toy Kate takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Endoskeleton Freddy runs away from the cornucopia. JJ runs away from the cornucopia. Protomare Fredbear runs away from the cornucopia. Lives Guy stays at the cornucopia for resources. Nightmare BB runs away from the cornucopia. Protomare Foxy snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Not sure how he's doing that with no hands, though. Again, it's the Hunger Games. Do we really need to question the logic of it when 2 round balls can participate in the Hunger Games? No, we don't need to. Freddy, Stan, Chica Head, and the Cheat Classics were together as fast as possible. For a second, I thought these two battlers were about to drown all of them, but no, they're actually all working together, so pretty wholesome. And I forgot to mention this, but just like how Freddy Stand is canonically within the Hunger Games universe, Freddy Fazbear from either round 1 or round 2, wherever he died, basically to make it top 6. Chica Head is basically Chica from the last round because she didn't make it to the top 6, so therefore that's just her head is left. So yeah, that's nice. Very nice to think about. Mike runs away from the cornucopia. Scroll down, please. Nightmare Foxy runs away from the cornucopia. Air BB runs away from the cornucopia. Withered Foxy runs away from the cornucopia. Theodore finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Nightmare Cupcake runs away from the cornucopia, and Nightmarion runs away from the cornucopia. The security guard receives a trident from inside the cornucopia, and Glitch Trap snattles? What? I don't know what snattles means, but I do know that Glitch Trap snatches a bottle. Oh my dick! Glitch Trap snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Finally, I freaking can speak normally. Oh, and Shadow Cupcake falls into a pit and dies. Nice going, moron. Day 1, Air BB steals from Endoskeleton Freddy while he's in looking. Glitch Trap discovers a river. Nightmarion receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Cheat Classics explore the arena. The last guy camouflages himself in the bushes. Protomare Fredbear scares Fritz Smith off. Alright then. Endo02 travels to higher ground. Nightmare Foxy hunts for other tributes. Freddy Stan, Protomare Foxy, Toy Cupcake, and JJ hunt for the tributes. Chica Head searches for a water source. I almost said snatches for a bottle of water. God. Mike practices his archery. Withered Foxy makes a slingshot. How's he going to use it, though? He's only got 1 hand. I mean, he's got a hook, but how do you launch a slingshot with only 1 hand? The guinea pig's going crazy back there. Nightmare BB receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nightmare Cupcake travels to higher ground. Nightmare Mangle makes a slingshot. The security guard travels to higher ground. And Theodore runs away from Foxy. Not sure how successful you're going to be at that since Foxy's He's freaking quick. One cannon shot can't be heard in the distance. And the Shadow Cupcake, he fell into a pit and died. Rip Bozo. Night 1. Mike and Cheek Classics tell stories about themselves to each other. Nightmare Mangle, Endoskeleton Freddy, and Freddy Stan discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Toy Cupcake passes out from exhaustion. Nightmare Leon tends to Endo 2's wounds. Foxy is able to convince Nightmare Cupcake to not kill him! Oh, there goes Foxy, killed by the Nightmare Cupcake. Nightmare Foxy lets Fritz Smith into his shelter. There's a trick of the trap here. Nightmare Foxy's pulling some sort of trick. Some sort of trick to kill Fritz Smith. This ain't normal. Chica Head stays awake all night. JJ tries to treat her infection. Glitch Trap quietly hums. Withered Foxy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Nightmare BB, Protomare Foxy, and Air BB sleep in shifts. Weirdly enough, I could see these three being an actual good alliance. I could see these three working together really well. I don't know why. Maybe because they all just seem very similar to each other. It can't just be me, right? I don't know. I hope it's not me. Theodore sees a fire but stays hidden. Lives Guy cries himself to sleep. Based, Protomare Fredbear screams for help, and the security guard receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 2, Protomare Fredbear, Lives Guy, Nightmare BB, Nightmare Mangle, and JJ hunt for the tributes. The security guard discovers a cave. Theodore, Toy Cupcake, and Nightmare Cupcake hunt for further tributes. Freddy Sand receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Protomare Foxy, Chica Head, Nightmare Leon, Endo 2, and Endoskeleton Freddy hunt for the tributes. Nightmare Foxy, Airbnb, and Glitch Trap hunt for the tributes as well. There's a lot of hunting for tributes going on, but no one's actually really dying. And then I see this. Fritz Smith strangles Mike with a rope. Forget whatever I was saying then. And yes, I know 2 people died. Well, now 3 people. 2 people died earlier, but I expected a lot more to happen. You know, usually, I don't know, it seems kind of weird. Usually I expect more of the deaths to start rolling in at this point, but weirdly enough, it's day 2, and usually we're still not at, well, 21 people. At least I don't think we usually are. I don't know, maybe we are. Maybe I'm just thinking that we aren't. I don't know, I don't really pay attention to that stuff while recording this. I just look at the characters doing their thing and make funny commentary. Cheek Classics receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Withered Foxy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Foxy and Mike. Night 2, Protomare Foxy tries to treat his infection. Glitch Trap attempts to start his fire but is unsuccessful. Oof, the security guard is woken by nightmares. Nightmare Mangle, JJ, Nightmare Foxy, Withered Foxy, and Cheek Classic sleep in shifts. Nightmare Leon, Theodore, and Freddy Sand discuss the games what might happen in the morning. Nightmare BB screams for help. Chica Head, Protomare Fredbear, Air BB, and Fritz Smith tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Nightmare Cupcake is woken by nightmares, and Toy Cupcake bashes Endoskeleton Freddy's head against the rock several times. Wow, the cupcakes, except for Shadow Cupcake, are actually doing pretty good. Like already, except for Shadow Cupcake, 2 cupcakes have gotten kills already. The cupcakes are going crazy. I mean, well, they're going pretty calm right now, but I'm just saying, like, the most people have gotten the most kills right now is been these 2 cupcakes and then Mike. So, like, that's why I said they're going crazy. Has any other cupcake before this gotten a kill, which I'm pretty sure was just 1 cupcake? Because if not, well, then we could agree that they're going crazy. But if they did get it, but if we already had cupcakes before this got a kill, then now I'm just gonna look stupid. Lives Guy set up camp for the night. I don't know if I already said that. Endo 2 tends to his wounds, and that's where the day ends, apparently. Or is it nighttime? It's nighttime. Day 3, Toy Cupcake, Nightmare Mangle, Cheek Classics, and Nightmare Leon raid Nightmare Cupcake's camp while he is hunting. Protomare Foxy receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Protomare Fredbear tries to sleep through the entire day. Freddy Stan begs for JJ to kill him. She refuses, keeping Freddy Stan alive. Like I said, though, in the canon of Hunga Games, Freddy Stan is Freddy's dead body, so he's already dead. The security guard runs away from Nightmare BB. Lives Guy camouflages himself in the bushes. Air BB defeats Fritz Smith in a fight, but spares his life. Glitch Trap injures himself, and O2 and Chica Head hunt further tributes. Nightmare Foxy injures himself, and Theodore chases Withered Foxy. Okay then! How funny, the Theodore was running away from Foxy, but now he's chasing Withered Foxy. The Theodore chasing Foxy saga continued. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. It's Endoskeleton Freddy. Why can't I speak? I need some water. It's because I need some water in me. I'm gonna quickly drink a sip of water. I'm not sure if I'll put a little transition there like I did when I needed to go get water in one of the previous rounds, but if I do, then that'll look probably very cool. I think. I actually don't know, but... Hey, look, it's safe. Anyways, moving on to stuff that matters. Night 3. Fritz Smith catches Nightmare Mangle off guard and kills them. Oof. Chica Head cooks her food. Did I say cooks her fire? Oh, cooked her food before putting her fire out. Glitch Trap begs her for Protomare Fredbear to kill him. He refuses, keeping Glitch Trap alive. Nightmare Cupcake and Nightmare Leon huddle for warmth. Okay, then Freddy how the frick did a dead body stab Nightmare Foxy? Okay, sure, Freddy stabs Nightmare Foxy with a true. What I was going to say before I saw that was Nightmare Cupcake and Nightmare Leon. I don't think there's not much huddling there that's gonna be for warmth, because like Nightmare Leon's tall and you're a cupcake. Oh, and Toy Cupcake throws a knife into Endo2's head. Nice. Starting to think that maybe the cupcakes are up to something? You know, maybe they might be the ones that make it to the end? I'm just saying. The security guard and Theodore sleep in shifts. Air BB goes to sleep. Cheat Classics climb a tree to rest. Lives Guy starts a fire. Nightmare BB, Protomare Foxy, and JJ cheerfully sing songs together. And Withered Foxy also climbs a tree to rest. Day 4, Nightmare Cupcake and Nightmare Own hunt for other tributes. Potential alliance. I'm sniffing it. I don't know. Sometimes the simulation loves to put certain characters together a whole lot. I've seen that in the past, and I think I'm starting to see now with these two. So that'll be interesting. Withered Foxy stabs Toy Cupcake while her back is turned. Oh, and there goes Toy Cupcake. Oh, she did. I was not expecting that. I thought she was about to have to kill him somehow, but nope. It was the other way around. Cheat Classics search for firewood. Fritz Smith sprains his ankle while running away from Glitch Trap. Freddy Sam pushes Nightmare Baby off a cliff during a knife fight. Again, how's a dead body doing this good at this game? Theodore goes hunting. JJ attacks Live Guy, but Protomare Foxy protects him, killing JJ. Oof. And also, weren't you and you just kind of together doing stuff, talking about or something? What happened here, dude? Anyways, Air BB goes hunting. Chica Head searches for firewood, and the security guard attacks Protomare Fredbear, but he manages to escape. Nice job, Protomare Fredbear. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nightmare Mangle, Nightmare Foxy, Endo 2, Toy Cupcake, Nightmare BB, and JJ. Also, I think all the Nightmares are dead, and I'm pretty sure most of the Boom Boys are dead as well. And there's also only one Cupcake left. Night 4, Protomare Foxy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Fritz Smith and Theodore sleep in shifts. The security guard Nightmare Cupcake and Glitch Trap sleep in shifts. Never mind, I forgot Nightmare Cupcake existed. So if he dies, all the Cupcakes and Nightmares are gone. And no, I'm not including the Protomares. They're in the class of their own. Freddy Sand screams for help. Chica Head, Nightmare Own, Air BB, and Withered Foxy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Lives Guy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Protomare Fredbear kills Cheat Classics while they're sleeping. Oh, and there goes someone from the top 6. Also, I've been paying attention. Has anyone else died in the top 6 so far? I actually don't know. I don't think so. I think everyone else in the top 6 is still alive. Except for Cheat Classics. Day 5. Fritz Smith explores the arena. Theodore sprains his ankle while running away from Lives Guy. Nightmare Own receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And I just realized as well, Nightmare Own's also a nightmare. So we have 2 Nightmares on the team. Why did I think that Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Mangle, and Nightmare BB are the only Nightmares left? I completely forgot about Nightmare Own and Nightmare Cupcake. Air BB begs for Glitch Trap to kill him. He refuses, keeping Air BB alive. Probably should have also mentioned as well that in the round where Glitch Trap won, he was a pacifist. And he only actually got a kill. Only 1 kill in the last round. So Glitch Trap is always usually a pacifist. Which is funny, because he's, Glitch Trap, Spring Trap. You can notice the irony that him being a pacifist. Freddy Stand receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The security guard tries to spearfish with a trident. Protomare Fredbear travels to higher ground. Nightmare Cupcake overhears Protomare Foxy and Withered Foxy talking in the distance. The Foxy Alliance. And Chica Head searches for firewood, and that's where the day ends. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and is the Cheat Classics. Normally I would have checked out the tributes and all that stuff going on, who's still alive and who's not, but I think we'll go for one more day and night cycle first, or 9-day cycle technically, because we start with the night, then the... You know what I'm saying. Protomare Foxy looks at the night sky. Withered Foxy tends to his wounds. Chica Head also looks at the night sky. Protomare Fredbear lets Nightmare Own to a shelter. Interesting. Nightmare Cupcake receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The security guard cries himself to sleep. Theodore tries to sing himself to sleep. Freddy Sand dies from an infection. Well, there goes someone else from the top 6. Wow, funny. Fritz Smith attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. And Air BB dies from hunger. Oof. Lives Guy's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. And Glitch Trap questions his sanity. Day 6. Withered Foxy camouflages himself in the bushes. The security guard hunts for other tributes. Protomare Foxy explores the arena. Glitch Trap goes hunting. And Protomare Fredbear sees fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nightmare Cupcake tries to sleep through the entire day. Again, I don't know why y'all aren't sleeping at night when you should be. You sleep during the day. I mean, maybe it's better to stay up at night so you can kill people while they're sleeping, but then you gotta sleep during the day, and that's when everyone else is awake. So if you're caught sleeping during the daytime, then someone can kill you. It just seems more dangerous, in my opinion. Nightmare Own steals from Theodore while he isn't looking. Lives Guy runs away from Chica Head, and Fritz Smith travels to higher ground. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Freddy Stand and Air BB. And that's right, it's that time of the hour where we check the stats of everyone and how everyone is doing in this Hunger Games round. It's that time of the hour. Alright, let's check District 1 and District 2 and District 3, which first of all, I forgot completely that JJ was in the top 6 of the last round, so technically she died way before any of these 2 died, so we only have like 3 more people still alive in the top 3, but so District 1, how's everyone doing? Nightmare Own is alive with no kills. Cheat Classics is dead with no kills. District 2, Glitch Trap, again, being the pacifist that he usually always is, alive with no kills, and Freddy Sand is dead. He had 2 kills, but he's dead. Twice, actually, so he's dead squared. Actually, no, he also died last round, but he came back. So technically speaking, he would be technically dead cubed, But we're going to say he's dead squared this time because he didn't make the top 6. And then District 3, we have Fritz Smith, who's alive with 2 kills, and JJ, who is dead with no kills. Big oof. In District 4, Foxy's dead with no kills. Lives Guy is alive with 1 kill. Makes sense. Lives Guy. He's alive. District 5, Withered Foxy is alive with 1 kill. And No2 is dead with no kills. District 6, both are dead. Toy Cupcake had 2 kills. Mike has none. District 7, the security guard is alive with no kills. Shadow Cupcake. Bozo died in the pit. Also, no kills. He was the first to die. District 8, Chica Head is alive. Well, alive with no kills, and RBB is dead with no kills. District 9, Nightmare Foxy is dead with no kills, and Nightmare Cupcake is alive with 1 kill, so we're not doing so bad. District 10, both are dead, both no kills. Moving on. District 11, both are alive, Predator Fredbear has a kill, Predator Foxy has no kills. And then District 12, Theodore is alive with no kills, and Endoskeleton Freddy is dead with no kills. So, now it's time for my part where I get to mention who I'm actually rooting for, which, as always, I'm usually rooting for people who were in the top 6 of the last round, especially Glitchtrap this time. I want to see if he'll continue to make it. I want to see how far Glitchtrap can make it, since he's actually the last person to be from round 2. Because, and at this rate, if these guys, and also not to mention he's the last guy from round 2, these are the last guys from round 3, these bozos are all dead. So if these 2 die, then boom, boomski, he's out of here. They're out of there. That means no one from round 3, which means this guy would be the only actual person from another round to still be going. So, I mean, I kind of hope for Glitchtrap. Of course I hope for these 2, but I'm actually hoping for Glitchtrap to make it to the top 6 for this one. And as we all know, if you can't tell already, I love these 2. Probably some of my favorite Ultra Custom Night characters just because they're freaking round spherical balls. Of course, I'm rooting for these guys the most as well. And honestly, that's about it. I mean, I don't hate anyone here, but I also don't really care for anyone else here except for those 2 and him. And maybe these 2 as well. Night 6. Fritz Smith convinces Nightmare to snuggle with him. Not sure if it's a smart idea. Live Guy ambushes Predator Foxy, kills him. Why is it always when I say I want to root for someone, they just die? Are you noticing a pattern here? I noticed the pattern a long time ago, so if you haven't noticed the pattern now, how? Theodore attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Chica Head, Predator Fredbear, the security guard, and Glitchtrap sleep in shifts. Nightmare Cupcake is awoken by nightmares. Ironic, and Withered Foxy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Day 7. Theodore, Glitchtrap, Lives Guy, and Chica Head hunt for the tributes. Fritz Smith discovers a cave. Predator Fredbear, Nightmare, Withered Foxy, and the security guard form a... Well, that's just great, ain't it? Nightmare and Predator Fredbear dead. Of course they are. Great. I was gonna comment on, hey, it's been like day 7. There's still a lot of people alive. Usually by day 7, there's like, we're already in the top 6, but here there's a lot of people. Well, forget I said anything. And Nightmare Cupcake practices his archery, somehow without hands. Anyways, with the death of these 4, we're down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 6. So everyone here now is officially in the top 6, which means Glitchtrap lives another day. So someone I'm rooting for at least made it. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Protomare Foxy, Protomare Fredbear, Nightmare, Withered Foxy, and the security guard. Night 7, Chica Head passes out from exhaustion. Glitchtrap cries himself to sleep, probably because all the people in the top 6, except for Fritz Smith and him, are dead now. Frickin' Nightmare put himself to suicide pact and whatever. Nightmare Cupcake and Lives Guy huddle for warmth. Fritz Smith climbs a tree to rest. Just don't fall out of it. And Theodore unknowingly eats toxic berries. Good job. A feast, bum bum bum, but beat da 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 da. What? I probably should stop doing that, because I wouldn't be surprised if people skip this part or just leave the video because I do that. You know, hey, if you made this far in the video, say something stupid in the comments like Dinglefrick or something, like Dinklefrick. That way I'll know if you made it this far. Or don't, it's up to you. The cornucopia is We're gonna ignore that happen. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Nightmare Cupcake kills Chica Head with a sickle. Oof, again, Chica Head is technically dead square, but she's in the top 6, so she'll be back. Glitchtrap does not go to the feast, that's smart. Fritz Smith also doesn't go to the feast, smart. And Lives Guy dies from an infection. Well, I guess Lives Guy's no longer alive. I'm sorry for that. That was terrible. That was horrid. That was terrible even for me. Down to the bottom 3. Day, Glitchtrap poisons Fritz Smith. He drinks it and it dies. Oh, Glitchtrap coming in there with the frickin' ugh, there's something in my throat. Coming in there with the frickin' poisoning Fritz Smith's drink. Pardon me for these noises. I gotta drink more water. Remember to stay hydrated. Anyways, Fritz Smith is dead, and Nightmare Cupcake picks flowers. Alright, well, it's down to these 2, Glitchtrap or Nightmare Cupcake. A previous winner a previous winner and someone in the top 6 from last round, or a complete newbie. Who will win? I'm kind of hoping for Glitchtrap, because if he wins, it'll be again the first time a winner has won twice, excluding Winter War. Excluding Winter War, because a winner's going to win that guaranteed. It will be the first time a winner won twice, and the first time a winner entered Winter War twice in a row. So I'm kind of hoping he'll win this, actually. At the last second, Negate Rainbow DD appears in the arena. That's an arena event. I see Nightmare Cupcake down there. Will he die? Nightmare Cupcake has to fight Negate Rainbow DD. They are deleted from existence the second they come into contact with her, which means our winner. Okay, blah, 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 blah. We don't care about these people. They're all dead. Which means our winner is the man I rooted for, Glitch Freaking Trap. Let us freaking... Finally, a moment where it actually shows, hey, a dude won that I rooted for. I guarantee you there are many times in the past where someone I rooted for actually won, but it seems so few and far between. So someone actually wanted to root for one, and it's the first time a winner has won twice in a row. That excludes Winter War, and the first time a winner will go to 2 Winter Wars. Woo! And look at that again. Only 1 kill, and he only did it to kill Fritz Smith. He only needed to kill if he absolutely needed to. So therefore, that don't prove that he's possibly pacifist. I don't know what does, okay? And I'm just saying, okay? He has to kill when he needs to. Anyways, let's go over the top 6 now. Glitch Trap is our winner with 1 kill. So, nice job, Glitch Trap. As always, nice job. You're doing great. Fist pump. You're doing amazing. Nightmare Cupcake in 2nd place with 2 kills. What's with my voice? Fritz Smith in 3rd place with 2 kills. Lives Guy in 4th place with 2 kills. Cheek Ahead, the pacifist that made it the farthest in 5th place. And Theodore, another pacifist in 6th place. So we have 2 pacifists in the top 6, and then 2 people from the last round in the top 6 as well. It's actually pretty good. Like, all in all, I'm fine with this group of people actually continuing to the top 6, because I actually don't mind this group of people. It would have been nice if these 2 made it up there, but I actually don't mind this group. Surprisingly, this group, I actually don't mind these guys being up here. Get trolled, you died first. Get trolled, loser. Ha! Question the beef I have with Shadow Cupcake. I actually don't have any problems with him. I just want to make fun of him for just freaking dying in a pit. And there's your other, statistics and stuff. If you care about that. At this point, I don't really care because I'm pretty sure I don't need to go through all this. And that was Hunga Gamez Animatronic Anarchy Round 4. That was a good one. That was a good one. I enjoyed this round a lot because our man Glitch Trap here, the man with himself, Glitch Trap right here just won. He freaking won. He did it. Usually when it comes to winners who've already won something, usually in the past I said that I don't really want them to win, but that's only in this season that they're in now. Glitch Trap was a winner last season, so therefore if he were to win now, I actually would like that because it's not gonna affect. The way about sometimes I don't like winners in their same season winning is because at that point like it doesn't count. Like as soon as you've already won, you're automatically in Winter War, and just because you win again doesn't mean you get a second. Doesn't mean you get it entered in twice, which basically means that round is a dead round, which means that round does not matter in the slightest. But when it's when the characters are Glitch Trap, but again, he won last season in season 1. This is season 2 now. He hasn't won this season. No Animatronic Anarchy round has been in this season. So if he were to win, he could still participate, get a second shot, and I wouldn't actually matter, and then I actually wouldn't care. So that's why I wanted to win this time. And he actually did. He actually did. So it's the first time someone won 2 rounds in a row, excluding Winter War, and it's also the first time someone will be in Winter War twice. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, want to see more stuff like Hunga Gamez, or perhaps even maybe want to check out some of my other stuff that's in Hunga Gamez, then go ahead and hit that funny red subscribe button down there. Go ahead and tap that bad lad. And if you decide later on that you don't like my content for some reason, or if you just get tired of Hunga Gamez, you could just leave, unsubscribe. Okay? Doesn't cost anything. You could do it. I don't normally tell people to subscribe, but I'm hoping that if I do, people will actually subscribe, because I don't need to explain the reason. Everyone wants to start the YouTube channel. But anyways, bottom line is, if you like the stuff, subscribe. If you don't like it, then don't. And if you like it, but then later not like it, then you can unsubscribe. No cost necessary. All completely for free. Just do it. It doesn't hurt. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just peace on out of here. I got a plush to probably review maybe, and that might come out tomorrow. Unless I procrastinate on it. I mean, who knows at this point? Goodbye.